The Palm Islands consist of 3 artificial archipelagos: Palm Jumeirah, Dubai Islands, formerly known as Palm Deira or Deira Islands, and Palm Jebel Ali, on the coast of Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The Palm Islands were constructed around the same time as the World Islands. Nakheel Properties is the Palm Islands real estate developer. The creation of the islands began in 2001 and ended around 2006/2007. These islands have significantly impacted ocean sediment and wildlife in the surrounding area. Islands. Palm Jumeirah is the site of numerous private residences and hotels. From the air, the archipelago resembles a stylized palm tree within a circle. Construction began in 2001 and was financed mainly by Dubai's income from petroleum. By 2009, 28 hotels had opened on the site. The Atlantis is the largest hotel currently constructed on Palm Jumeirah. The island has a population of over 18,000 people as of 2015. Palm Jebel Ali is an artificial archipelago that features a palm tree that is 50% larger than the original Palm Jumeirah. The island has a larger crescent shape. Space has been created between the crescent and the tree to build boardwalks that encircle the fronds of the palm and spell out an Arabic poem written by Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Construction on the island began in 2001, but progression was halted due to the Great Recession. The Deira Islands are 4 undeveloped artificial islands off the coast of Deira, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. As of 2021, little development has occurred on the islands. At first, the project, which was supposed to be a part of the Palm Islands, was known as Palm Deira. It was intended to be the biggest palm of the 3, roughly 8 times as big as the Palm Jumeirah. Purpose: Dubai built the palm tree islands to increase the coastline for tourists. Dubai is known for its sunny weather and beaches, but more than 72 kilometers, 45 miles, of coastline was needed to accommodate the goal of tripling the number of tourists to 15 million annually. The solution was to construct a massive island shaped like a palm tree, which, upon completion in 2006, would add 56 kilometers, 35 miles, to the coastline. The island is designed to be a city within itself, featuring shopping centers, restaurants, hotels, and residential properties. Construction. Palm Jumeirah was built entirely from sand and rocks. No concrete or steel was used to build the island. This was done following the order of the ruler of Dubai, who came up with the idea for Palm Islands and the design. Resources involved: 5.5 million cubic meters of rock were brought from over 16 quarries in Dubai. 94 million cubic meters of sand brought from deep sea bed 6 nautical miles from the coast of Dubai. 700 tons of limestone. Obstacles and risks. Erosion caused by wind and water currents is one of the biggest problems, as erosion is stripping away the sand that forms most of the island. This results in loss of coastal shape along the seashores. Damage to the marine ecology, for example, the loss of reefs and fish, including disturbances in the reproductive cycles of the species of fish that were close to the shores of Dubai. Research conducted by marine biologists on this phenomenon showed that the newly born fish could not survive in conditions along the shores of Dubai due to constant construction and environmental alterations, for example, shifting of sand, moving boulders, and the effects of the vibrations. Waves up to 2 meters high, as well as annual or biennial storms. Sinking, as well as weak soil due to constant exposure to the rising seawater. Water pollution. Installation of utilities and pipelines was complicated and required a lot of labor. Risk mitigation. To counteract the waves and constant motion of the sea, breakwaters were built around the island. They are 3 meters high and 160 kilometers in total length. Expanded over a length of about 11.5 kilometers, the base of these breakwaters and the island itself were constantly monitored during the construction process with the help of deep-sea divers. The divers checked the alignment and placement of the rocks beneath the surface to ensure their stability. The shape of the island was monitored using the global positioning system. The sand on top of the island was sprayed by a technique called rainbowing. The whole island was planned to have no stagnant water between the island and the breakwaters. To achieve this, small structural modifications were made to the breakwaters surrounding the island, allowing the sea water to move through the breakers without causing any damage to the island. To prevent erosion of the sand from the island, maintenance systems spray material along the coast of the island and also along the coast of Dubai. A vibrocompaction technique was used to prevent the process of liquefaction. This was done to hold the island's base together and to make a strong foundation for further construction. Environmental concerns. The construction of the Palm Islands along the coast of Dubai has had a significant impact on the surrounding environment, resulting in changes to area wildlife, especially aquatic life, coastal erosion, alongshore sediment transport, and wave patterns. The origin of most of the environmental damage stems from disturbed sediment from the construction of the Palm Island. The sediment decreased the amount of sunlight filtering down to the sea vegetation and injured the surrounding marine fauna. Environmental disturbances caused by changes in sediment and coastal erosion have attracted the attention of environmental groups such as Greenpeace, who criticized the Palm Islands for the lack of sustainability. The non-profit environmental news service Mong Abai has reported on Dubai's artificial islands, stating that significant changes in the maritime environment of Dubai. As a result of the dredging and redepositing of sand for the construction of the islands, the typically crystalline waters of the Persian Gulf at Dubai have become severely clouded with silt. Construction activity is damaging the marine habitat, burying coral reefs, oyster beds and subterranean fields of seagrass, threatening local marine species and other species dependent on them for food. Oyster beds have been covered in as much as 2 inches of sediment, while above the water, beaches are eroding with the disruption of natural currents. In 2006, the World Wildlife Fund announced, the UAE's human pressure on global ecosystems, its ecological footprint, is the highest in the world. The country is supposedly at present 5 times more unsustainable than any other country, Samurai, 2007. It also mentioned that the construction from the start up to date had caused many visible ecological and environmental changes that threaten the future. Geophysical effects. According to a study published in the journal Water in 2022, the construction of Palm Jumeirah Island has increased water-soluble materials, changed the water's spectral profile, and increased the water surface temperature around the island. Variations in alongshore sediment transport have resulted in changes in erosion patterns along the UAE coast, which has also been exacerbated by altered wave patterns as the waters of the Persian Gulf attempt to move around the new obstruction of the islands. The rock walls constructed around the Palm Islands can result in different wave patterns along the coast of Dubai. Instead of hitting the shores directly, the waves move unusually around the new obstruction. This has led to the weakening of the shores of Dubai. To properly manage their shorelines and effects, Dubai relies on its coastal monitoring program. Established in 1997, the Dubai Coastal Monitoring Program began studying the baseline bathymetric, measurement of the depth of water in oceans or seas, and topographic survey of the Jumeirah, Dubai, coastline. Additional data was collected with technological improvements, including remote video monitoring of Dubai beaches, sediment sampling and analysis, nearshore directional wave and current recordings, and intensive measurement exercises at selected locations using acoustic Doppler current profiler, ADCP, equipment. Because of this, they can constantly monitor the continuously changing environmental conditions along the coast of Dubai. Dubai has long been a hub for real estate development, with buildings like the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest freestanding structure, the Museum of the Future, and the Dubai Mall among some of its most innovative architectural projects. Equally fascinating are the city's human-made archipelagos, all in various stages of development: Palm Jumeirah, Dubai Islands, Palm Jebel Ali, the World Islands, and Blue Waters Island. The Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, also the ruler of Dubai, is the mastermind behind these massive projects, which are meant to drive tourism and expand Dubai's coastline. The islands are made through land reclamation, a process that involves dredging sand from the Persian and Arabian Gulf's floors. The sand is then sprayed and vibrocompacted into shape using GPS technology for precision and surrounded by millions of tons of rock for protection. The process is labor-intensive and expensive, hence why many of Dubai's artificial islands aren't completed yet. Perhaps the most recognized of the bunch, Palm Jumeirah, is aptly shaped like a palm tree. It consists of a trunk and 17 fronds surrounded by an almost 7-mile-long crescent-shaped island. Real estate development company Nakheel Properties kicked off the project in 2001, and today it's home to many of Dubai's most luxurious residences and hotels, including Atlantis, the Palm. Travelers can access Palm Jumeirah from mainland Dubai by driving through an underwater tunnel that connects the topmost frond to the crescent, or by using public transportation like the Palm monorail. Highlights include visiting the Palm Tower, which houses the St. Regis Dubai, the Palm, and an observation deck on the 52nd floor. The tower connects to Nakheel Mall, where you'll find more than 300 shops, restaurants, and attractions. When it comes to appreciating the shape of the island from afar, there's no need to settle for Google Earth views. Thrill seekers can admire the handiwork while free-falling toward it at 120 miles per hour viaduct, a skydiving excursion. Work on a second Palm Island, Palm Jebel Ali, began in 2002 and is still underway. Nakheel has since reassured reporters that Jebel Ali is not cancelled, but a long-term project. If and when the island is complete, it will be even larger than Palm Jumeirah and feature waterfront villas, marinas, sprawling boardwalks, and beaches that will add to Dubai's lofty goal of having 65 miles of sandy shores by 2040. The concept of Dubai Islands, previously known as Deira Islands, has been in the works since 2004, when Nakheel set out to create a third and even larger Palm Island. Over the years, the project has encountered its fair share of obstacles, but in 2022, Nakheel unveiled a new vision for the islands, which will align with the Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan. When completed, the artificial archipelago along the city's northern coast will cover more than 4,000 acres across 5 islands, featuring resorts, cultural hubs, golf courses, beach clubs, and more. A few properties have already opened, including the family-friendly Centura Mirage Beach Resort Dubai, which has a waterpark for kids. Looking for a sneak peek of the island's retail offerings? Take the boat across from the mainland to Souk Al Marfa, a wholesale market with more than 400 shops and kiosks offering everything from artisanal goods to traditional street food. The World Islands, another Nakheel Properties project, kicked off in 2003 and consists of 260 small islands arranged to look like a world map. The world's progress halted in 2008 due to the financial crisis, and by 2013, only a handful of the islands had continued development. Over the years, some stakeholders claimed the islands were eroding back into the ocean, further stalling construction. Despite this issue, developer Kleindienst Group revived the world with the launch of the Heart of Europe in 2014. The project, set to be completed in 2026, features 6 islands: Germany, Sweden, Honeymoon, Main Europe, Floating Lido, and Switzerland, each providing a slice of very high-end European life. For now, Dubai visitors can check into the first hotel, Côte d'Azur Monaco, which launched in 2022 on the island of Main Europe and features a French Riviera-inspired beach, live entertainment, and a climate-controlled street where sprinklers dispense artificial rain and snow. All of it is conveniently located just a 15-minute boat ride from the Palm Islands. Blue Waters Island. Giving Nakheel a run for its money is Miraz Holdings, thanks to its Blue Waters Island project that opened in 2018 after 5 years of construction. Its centerpiece is An Dubai, the world's largest observation wheel at 820 feet tall. However, the record-breaking attraction closed in 2022 and has yet to reopen. Despite that, Blue Water still attracts visitors thanks to its roughly 200 retail and dining options, beach clubs, and attractions like Madame Tussauds Dubai. The best part? You can easily reach the island by car or foot via a pedestrian bridge that connects to Jumeirah Beach residents. Burj Al Arab. Did you know that one of Dubai's most iconic luxury hotels sits on its own artificial island? The Burj Al Arab Jumeirah, standing at 1,053 feet, just a few hundred feet shy of the Empire State Building, is supported by 250 columns underwater and is held together by sand. The project was completed in 1999 following 5 years of construction, 2 of which were spent forming the island. Today, Burj Al Arab features a private beach for its guests, a helipad that can be converted into a tennis court or golf driving range for special events, and an outdoor terrace that juts out over the ocean. Thank you for watching this video.